If you drive through Gatlinburg, it sure doesn't look like the coronavirus is steering tourists away from spring break. There's lots of traffic and large crowds on the sidewalks. But many popular destinations are closed. That includes Ripley's Aquarium, the Skylift, and the Sky Bridge. WBIR 10 News reporter Jim Matheny shows us how health concerns are affecting operations inside the national park and on the Appalachian Trail.
You wouldn't know it from the parking lot Wednesday, but the visitor centers are closed in the Smokies as a precaution for the coronavirus. But the all-important bathrooms are still open, as is most of the national park.
So the park remains open to the public. Our trails and roads are open, but we've been making some operational modifications to keep our staff and the people visiting here safe.
That includes changes to campgrounds. They're still open, but there's no more person-to-person contact when you book a campsite.
You have to make your reservations online. We're no longer accepting any kind of payments in person at the campgrounds themselves.
The Park Service is canceling all the events booked through April at the Spence Cabin, Appalachian Clubhouse, and the 5 churches inside the Smokies that are often used for weddings. As for the backcountry shelters, they're open, but getting more intense, as in they want you to use tents around the shelter instead of staying inside.
But we are giving special permission for people to use tents. Normally, we require that you stay inside the shelter unless you're an Appalachian Trail through hiker.
The Appalachian Trail Conservancy is now asking hikers to postpone their through hikes on the AT or any multi-day hikes. The group says there's no way to avoid crowds at shelters, on shuttles, or in hostels. So in general, stick to day hikes if you're on the AT or anywhere in the Smokies. And keep your group small with social spacing to enjoy the wide open spaces safely.
The same recommendations that has been put out by the White House and CDC to stay in groups of less than 10. They're still welcome to enjoy the park, but that they should modify their group size.
In the Great Smoky Mountains, Jim Matheny, WBIR 10 News.